So we will be talking about the questions related with the geometric progression only, but based on some rule. Let us take up first question. The sum of first three terms. Sum of first three terms of geometric progression is 16. Sum of the first three terms and sum of the next three terms and sum of next three term of the same geometric progression is 128. Then the question may be asked, what will be the Sn for that question? So the sum ar square, it will be ar cube and ar raised to power 4, ar raised to power 5 and so on. What is given sum of the first three terms? So means a plus ar square will be equal to 16. Sum of the next three terms, ar cube, ar raised to power 4, ar raised to power 5 will be equal to 128. You have to simplify. You have to simplify this. What is the best approach? It is to be ar cube. R cube you can take out common from this expression. So it will be ar plus ar square will be equal to 128. Do you know from here R cube is taken common? So R cube, what was the intention? This is known to you. This value is 16. It will be equal to 128. Simplify and get the value of R. Just try to find out the value of R. Then I can discuss the next part. What is the value of R? It will be equal to 2. Is it okay? Now Sn is asked. Sn will be equal to n by 2. Is it n by 2 will come? A into r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. So a will be nothing but a r raised to power n is 2 raised to power n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. So answer of this question is nothing but a into r raised to power n minus 1, 2 raised to power n minus 1. Now what is unknown to you now? Here it is a. Can you get the value of a? A also you can evaluate. Replace r value here. It is a quadratic equation, reduces to the linear equation, and just get the value of a. Try to find out the value of a. Yes, the value of a is coming 16 by 7. So final answer will be 16 by 7 over here 2 raised to power n minus 2 raised to power n minus. Find the sum of the product of corresponding sequences 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and another sequence is given 128, 32, 8, 2 and half. The question is very simple. You just get a product. What is the first product you are getting? This multiplication 256 over here 128. This is 16, 8. Okay, sorry, it is 32 and it will be 16. Sum up. Now you have to get the sum. This is nothing but a and r will be equal to half, n will be equal to 5. Now find out Sn is equal to a r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Replace all the values and just get the value. S5 will be equal to 256 over here half raised to power n means 5 minus 1. The whole is divided by half minus 1. Go on simplifying and just try to get the solution. You will be getting the answer as 496. And in case you are adding that, actually also you are getting 496. Now the next question, say S1, S2, S3 are respective sum of S1, S2, S3 are the respective sums of n, 2n and 3n terms of geometric progression. Then show that S1 into S3 minus S2 will be equal to S2 minus S1 the whole square. I am just initiating the problem n. S1 is sum of n term. So a into r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. S2, A as it is, r raised to power 2n minus 1 upon r minus 1. N will S3, three terms are s r raised to power 3n minus 1 upon r minus 1. So we'll just place that value and simplify. Place the values in the formula, left hand side separately, right hand side separately. So it will be S1 into over here S3 minus S2. So I'm just placing S1, A by r minus 1, here r raised to power n minus 1. Similarly S3, A into r raised to power 3n minus 1 upon r minus 1 minus S2, A into r raised to power 2n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Close this bracket. Go on simplifying. So just I am writing a simplest form of that. You just try to check A into r raised to power n. Over here r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1, the whole square. And similarly now you can try for S3 minus S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1. S2 value is nothing but A r raised to power 2n minus 1 upon r minus 1 minus S1. A r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. LCM is common. You just take a common LCM r minus 1 and you will be getting the term like this. So if you monitor this term and this term, then it will be S2 minus S1, the whole square will be also, you will be getting A r raised to power n, r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1, the whole square, and hence the required remark. Now another one term, let me explain, that is called as geometric mean. Arithmetic mean you are familiar. So suppose you are asking me what is the geometric mean of A and B. So I will say that let G be the geometric mean. How to introduce A? The G will be in between and this becomes what? Geometric progression. In the geometric progression, what is known to you? Second term by first term will be equal to third term by second term. So if you cross multiply, you will get G square is equal to AB, or the value of G also, it is nothing but square root of AB. This is nothing but the concept called as geometric mean. Arithmetic mean you are familiar. So suppose the question is find out the geometric mean of 2 and 8. Then I should say 2G8. G by 2 will be equal to 8 by G. G square is equal to 16 and the value of G will be equal to 4. Okay. But sometimes the question will demand more number of terms. Let us look at one more question. The question is insert 5 geometric mean between 576 and 9. So 576 is the first term over here. 9 will be the last term. It will be G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5. So A value over here it is like this. 9 is now which term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A7 will be equal to 9. Okay. Now can you connect now? A7 can be written as A into r raised to power 6 will be equal to 9. A is nothing but 576. R raised to power 6 will be equal to 9. R raised to power 6 is nothing but 9 by 576. Try to simplify and get the value of R. The value of R you will get as half. Okay. Now similarly, now G1 first term. G1 is nothing but A into R. G2 is nothing but A into R square. G3 is nothing but A into R cube. G4 is nothing but A into R raised to power 4. And G5 is nothing but A into R raised to power 5. Replace A and G and get the values. Just let me know what you are getting. Yes, 288. Next. 144. Next. 72. Next. 36. The one more value is left. And that you are getting 18. So you can use this concept to find out the arithmetic mean, geometric mean. of the sequence like that. Okay, so let me conclude this concept by solving one question. The question is like this: find out the sum of 4 plus 44 plus 444 and so on so on. Now if you look at the question, the problem is not in arithmetic progression, is not in geometric progression. You can take 4 common, it will be 1 plus 11 plus 111. Again the question is not in arithmetic progression, not in geometric progression. So now at this place you can multiply and divide by 9. So it will be 99, 999. But still the question is not in arithmetic progression, not in geometric progression. So what is the next step? Look at the next step. 9 can be written as 10 minus 1. 99 can be written as 10 square minus 1. This can be written as 10 cube minus 1 and so on. Now the terms are more or less familiar to you. It is 4 by 9 over here. It will be 10. 10 square, 10 cube. Likewise there will be n terms and minus 1, 1, 1. How many times? N times. So it is nothing but n. So it will be 4 by 9. Now this is nothing but a geometric progression. R will be 10 raised to power n minus 1 upon 10 minus 1 minus n. So further one more step you can write 4 by 9 here. It will be 10 by 9. It will be 10 raised to power n minus 1 and minus n. So this is the way when the question is not in arithmetic progression and geometric progression. You can use this technique. The similar kind of the sum. Suppose it is asked 7 plus 77 plus 777. The same approach can be used. You can take out 7 common, multiply and divide by 9, and you can get the required solution. So with this concept we are just concluding the geometric progression. Try to solve all questions. If you have any query, then we can take up in the next class. Thank you.